ever wanted to say something to someone and have them say something back? Welcome to Candid Conversations. Let's chat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 244 of Candid Conversations. We're here with Tamara Weber. Now, phonetically, did I pronounce your name properly?
That's fine for English. I said Weber in French, but it's just a formality.
No. I got to. If I'm gonna say it, I gotta say it right. So, how would you say it?
Tamara Weber.
Tamara. That sounds way more elegant than what I said. Like in English, I just butchered your name. Good God.
That's great.
Tamara Weber. Okay. Yeah. That. So I'm gonna say it like that to the best of my ability. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and you?
I am well. Now, I do speak a little bit of French, and I understand it enough. I could do some verb conjugation, but it's not my strong suit. So, if you were to direct someone in learning that language, where would you start them?
I would not recommend it. Not because, honestly, it's a beautiful language, but I'm really happy that it was my first language and I don't have to learn it because
Okay.
it's there's lots of rules. But I would recommend to listen to music in French. Actually, that's where I would start.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's awesome. And like as always, I had your song, and I usually wait until I have the artist on the show to listen to the song so I can give them my true reaction to it. But I had to play a little bit of your song before you came on. I'm not gonna lie, there was something intriguing about it, and as I heard it play, I'm like, this is a different kind of melody.
Which one
It's
did you
like
listen to?
I listened to Fraud.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I was like, I was just like, okay, this is different, and I really like the sound, like the sonics that you achieve in this song. I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it other than saying it was sonically pleasing to the ear to hear the music as you were singing it in a language that I kind of understand.
Thank you. That's nice to know that my music is nice to listen to. It's a great compliment for a musician.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, like we could even play that song right now. Tell me a little bit about it. What was the inspiration for the song?
Um, I won a guitar in a contest that's called Petite Vallée. It's a musician camp with 8 people, and and there's a few prizes. And like I just won this guitar that is my dream to have one of these guitars. It's a guitar boucher, and
Okay.
I think I waited like 1 month or two before actually really taking the guitar. I don't know why, but I feel like every guitar has a song inside of it, and
Yes.
and when I felt the call for the song, I just picked it, and it just came naturally.
Okay.
Um, the song is called Fraud. It's about like not really feeling at the right place and feeling like an imposter. I think many artists have this kind of a feeling of not not belonging at some place, and it's about that.
Maybe that's what I got out of it. It was something I related to, and it was just like, okay, let's see. We got the song "Fraud" coming up by Tamara Weber. Let go. Like the.
Je suis en vacances dans les confins de mon bordel. C'est parce que tu penses, j'avais aucun pouvoir décisionnel.
It's so enchanting. That's what I was looking for. The word I was looking for. Just the way the layers come at you.
I kind of love the thing that it has some kind of tension in it.
Yeah.
Là où nul n'est le juge, ceux qui manquent à la peine. Viens-tu à ma rescousse si je faisais fausse route? Me laisserais-tu en tour de ta belle verser toutes des larmes de mon ciel. Mm. Je sais pas si je me pose les mêmes questions que les autres. J'ai toujours cette impression que ma présence est une fraude. Après mon chemin en naviguant les ondes grises, je rêve que je les repeins si on en officie. Peut-être que tôt ou tard, par un heureux hasard, si mes lampes peuvent se déployer ce noir, je pourrais atteindre l'autre vie. Je sais pas si je me pose les mêmes questions que des autres. J'ai toujours cette impression que ma présence est une fraude. Les aiguilles de marron et je n'en connais pas la cause. Elle me revient la décision de changer mon fusil d'épaule. J'ai toujours cette impression que ma présence est une fraude. Et c'est que les comparants, je n'en connais pas la cause. Il me revient la décision de changer mon fusil d'épaule. Reprendre le contrôle, ouais.
Okay. All right. Now, I needed to take a moment for that one. Just, do you find the language you sing in changes the melody that you use?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I've been. It's funny because I speak French, but I just started like writing in French a few years ago, and I feel
Okay.
like it's a different way of writing the melody and the lyrics. And yeah, I believe I do. I do change. It does change with the language.
Yeah. I mean, I've written in Creole. That's, I guess, as close as I got to French. And in like a couple of my songs, I've thrown like a. There's one song where I said, mucho gusto avec le je ne sais quoi, and I write those of ha 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 ha. But that's about as close as I'll get to saying something like French in like in context. But I just noticed it's like, and you're layering. That's all you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That is
My
your
my
your vocal range is remarkable. It
bad.
really is. Like, and again, like you can tell when someone's training to hit a note, but it sounds so easy with you.
I don't know
Like,
where it comes from, but I'm happy that that it reaches you.
yeah, no, 100%, 100%. And we are just about at our commercial break. Um, so I gotta let you know that we here at Candid Conversations are brought to you in part by Expose the North. We go there and beyond. Culture Shock. We are the product. Culture Shock Magazine, the zine for those unseen in the scene. Culture Shock Radio. You're in the mix. Come get your fix. The Village Global Network. We make the network, and Jacks of all trades. If you can name it, we can tame it. Represent or servicing Niagara and beyond. We will be right back. All right. So we got this going on here. And it's like I need a production team to do all the things that I gotta do. But I
Yeah,
appreciate the support from those who are helping me do what needs to be done. You know what I mean? It's just
yes, yeah.
where we're at.
It's hard to wear every hat when working.
Telling you, I hear that 100%. And like I recently got help redoing my studio and like keeping like cleaning it and all of that stuff. So that's all good. But now I gotta find an intern to help me run it because there's just so many things. I often say it's like I'm juggling chainsaws on fire while balancing on a cannonball.
That doesn't seem really safe.
No, no, but it's definitely entertaining. Oh man. So, what would you classify your genre of music as?
Well, that the big question. Like, phew, I think it's kind of pop, but people say it's not pop enough. It's kind of folk. It's not folk enough. It's kind of indie, but indie is like everything that is not popular. So I would classify it like a pop folk, indie pop
Yeah,
folk. But
yeah,
yeah,
I'd say that that works.
okay, great. Well, there it is.
There we go. All right. So, what genre of music have you been interested in trying that no one would think you would have looked at?
Hmm. I think I kind of do the kind of music that I like to do, but I listen to like I started music by listening to punk rock music, so I don't think people expect that of me. Like
Mm,
the '90s grunge music, also like one of my favorite band is Our Lady Peace. Uh,
okay.
and so yeah, I've been listening to more rock music than people would expect me to.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, not to judge a book by its cover, but I kind of picked up a few things in your style that would lead me to believe that you have a little bit of, a little bit of that punk in you.
Well, that's good. But I feel I mean, in when if you listen just to my music without like
Oh
seeing my
no, I never would have guessed that from your music.
like yeah.
Yeah, no, no. And it's funny for me because like when everybody looks at me, they think hip hop, and it's like, yeah, predominantly I do, but like I also have a bit of background in reggae. But I've done like I just
Mhm.
recently released a death metal song.
Okay, really?
Yeah,
How?
yeah, I get down with it. It's like I because my voice is so gravel, they're like,
Mhm.
oh, you should try it, and I tried it one time, and like the death metal and correct me if I'm wrong, because the death metal scene or the metal scene, like those like and I'll classify metal, punk, grunge in the same kind of category kind of thing where it comes to their scene. Like they look roughneck, they look aggressive, they look like they're about to mess anybody up, but they're some of the nicest people ever.
Yeah,
They're
that's true.
so they're so supportive. Like I got dudes with spike collars on their wrists, just shaking my hand and be like, "Yeah, man, you did great up there." And I'm like, "Okay, just don't cut my hand off." You know?
Yeah, I feel you. I went to one metal show once, and I was surprised that like people were so polite and like trying to make sure you're gonna be okay. And like
Yeah,
sometimes I go to folk show and people are like more aggressive.
yeah,
That's funny.
it, it is. It is. So, man, oh man, oh geez, whereabouts are you located, if you don't mind me asking?
Montreal.
Montreal. Okay. Yeah, we passed through there on the way to New Brunswick.
Where are you?
I'm out in Welland, close to Niagara Falls.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah, I'm in Ontario. Um, I went up to we went up to New Brunswick last year. I feel like it was last year, but it might have been 2 years ago.
Time is elastic and weird these days.
I'm telling you, it's like I planned this summer series of shows, and when I started, it was January. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna line up these people, and I had them all ready from January. I had all the flyers ready in January. Okay, five
Mhm.
different flyers for five different sets of artists. Then all of a sudden it's March, and I'm like, okay, I start in April. shoot, I gotta wire up my studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta get everything connected. So we've been renovating and doing our, you know what I mean, doing the work that needs to get done so we can put on the show here. We're gonna be doing something called small stage shows, hosted at Culture Shock Studios, where artists from around the region and beyond are going to come through and give an intimate and interactive performance with some of our local networks, some of our neighbors, etc., and some of the people that are just here to enjoy some music. So experience the art of sound as Expose the North presents small stage shows at Culture Shock Studios. Tune in. It's going to be a thing. You have to forgive me. Sometimes I sound like a commercial.
Nah,
Um, I
that's
gotta,
I'm gonna also sound like a commercial, but I'm free to be invited at this small stage show.
oh my gosh, I would love to have you at the small stage show. It would be an honor to have someone of your caliber sing on a stage like this. Oh my. Oh my. We can arrange it. We have people booked from April to November, but I'm doing something called a celebration of celebrations at the end of the year. So between that and the small stage shows, we have plenty of opportunity that we could work together.
Sure, let's keep in touch.
Definitely, definitely. All right. So I'm gonna rapid fire a couple questions at you. I'm trying a new segment here. So let's see. I'm gonna give you two choices and you pick the first choice that comes to mind.
Cool.
All right? Okay. Spicy or salty?
Spicy,
Sweet or sour?
sweet,
Okay. Uh, motorcycle or car?
car. No
Okay.
motorcycle.
Okay. 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 Okay.
I'm an Aquarius. I do what I want.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So, would you rather? I want to say, would you rather parachute or would you rather go above, like drive the autobahn?
A what?
The autobahn. It's the highway out in Germany, I think it is, where there's no speed limit.
Okay, definitely the other bar. Like I'd rather
Okay.
try than to go in parachute.
Listen, I'll tell you a story when we get back from the commercial break. This is episode 244 of Candid Conversations. We're here with Tamara Weber. I think I said it properly this time. At least I tried to say it with more, je ne sais quoi. Excellent, excellent. Got the stamp of approval. We'll be right back. Okay, so we are here. Okay, so man, it was wild. I was driving with my girlfriend at the time, now wife, and we were on our way to a destination. And as we're driving, she's talking about how she wants to go skydiving and everything. I'm like, oh, cool, cool. You can have fun. I have a telephoto lens. I'll just film you from the ground. Love you, but not that much, not enough to do that. You know what I mean? So I'm there and we're talking. And as we're talking, we're driving past a skydiving compound, if you will. So you see this, right? This is a person on the sky, coming out the sky. Then you see this, another person just gently wafting out the sky. Then all of a sudden, you ever throw one of those army guys in the air without opening the parachute? Like those
Yeah,
little green guys.
in movies, yeah.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I'm looking and I'm like, what the is that? And then I heard and felt we're driving this way as they're falling this way, and they're coming down hard. And I'm like, no. And I felt the impact. It was seismic.
Oh, that's not a good story. That's
No,
a horrible story.
that's a very bad story. I was just like, it was a traumatic experience. I was just like, what the, did I really just see that? The messed up part is they tried to cover it up. And I made 2 phone calls that kind of got it exposed. It was like, it was a hard experience to watch. But
Yeah.
I
Did
say,
your wife though went to skydive?
no, she hasn't gone yet, but I don't think it's stopped. I think she's still thinking about it, which is fine. Like, you know, the likelihood of it happening is less than, it's just, of all the times it could have happened, I saw it and I didn't.
Yeah, but
I
still,
didn't
like,
really,
why would you want to like throw yourself out of a
adrenaline rush, like adrenaline. It's mostly adrenaline.
understand? But my feet belong on the ground.
Yeah, if I was supposed to be that high, I'd have wings. You see any wings? No wings. No, no wings. No wings. So we are where we're at though. So we got a couple more songs for you. The song "I'm Here." Tell me about it.
It's a sad song, as you can hear. Oh no, you didn't listen to it, did you, or no?
Not as yet. I listened to the first one.
Okay, it's a song that I wrote when during the pandemic, when everybody was lonely and sad, and I was also lonely and sad. But they started like they started to really separate people and being like, oh, you have a vaccine, so you can go to the grocery store. The other one cannot go, and stuff. And like everybody was just going crazy, and like I felt like so. I felt like really in a small case, um, a small box that was like I was kind of the only one of my surrounding in that box, and like it felt really really lonely, and I felt like nobody was really noticing me, and it was just like uh, a song about feeling like really different and wanting to people knowing that I am still here, that I still exist.
Okay, let's go. "I'm Here" by Tamara Weber. Yeah.
The lady in the mirror is the only one who see me these days. I'm not dying for attention, but I wish someone would notice me. I feel so useless, hopeless, fallen, broken, hollow. You of all the people, I never thought that you let me go. I'm alive, I'm alone, I'm here. 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 I've been holding on to reasons in the dawning of the light, but the reasons, just like seasons, they are keeping track of time. If the words they have two meanings, am I just some parasite? Does my presence even mean something? Am I living through your eyes? Your eyes. I don't wanna fake it anymore. I'm gonna need my faith to be restored. It's gonna be hard, yeah. It's gonna take a lot. If the world is disappearing, am I still gonna take a lot, a lot, a lot.
Okay. Okay. This right here, that's heart wrenching right there. That's heart wrenching. Like I'm listening to the words and I'm hearing it. I'm like, I'm loving the melody and I'm like, I'm loving the words and I'm just like, but it's making me feel.
I get it.
You know what I mean? And yeah, it does take a lot of love to get through life nowadays. People are different. There was a time where there was like backyard parties and picnics and barbecues and stuff. And now I think after COVID, everybody became a lot more judgmental and skeptical of
For
each
sure. I went traveling not so long ago, and like I used to travel a lot and staying in youth hostel all the time, and like
other.
making friends every day, like talking to stranger, and it was kind of the first time that I traveled since the pandemic, and I felt like nobody was talking to each other, even like I feel when you're traveling, you're trying to make connections with people. People were
Yeah,
all on their phone and not really connecting with other people, and I felt it was kind of sad. So yeah,
yeah.
we need a lot of love
We do need a lot of love. And where can they find your music?
on every platform. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. You can find me on YouTube and try to put up some videos out there sometimes, and
Okay.
then for sure also where you can directly support artists.
Tamara Weber. Look for the name. Let her help her get far. All right. We'll be right back. All right. So, this is possibly my favorite part of the show. And this is when I flip the script. When I flip the script, I give the guest the opportunity to be the host and make any statements they have or ask any questions they may have come up with. So, Tamara, you have the floor as we flip the script.
Okay, so first of all, I want to wish you a happy St. Patrick Day
Thank
because
you.
I didn't figure it out at first, but then I was like, oh yeah, that's why he's wearing that hat.
My
Uh,
little Easter egg.
yeah. And now I would like to know where you find your inspiration for your music.
Ooh, boy, life experience.
Hmm
Like, you know what I mean? Things that I go through day to day, or the things that challenge me, I try to convert into something creative. Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough. And do you
Mhm.
find it hard to reinvent yourself every time? What does like do life experience are enough to like contribute to the growing of your art?
I think between like celebrated occasions, life experience, and just my random imagination, it's easy for me to do something that is outlandish enough to get the attention without sacrificing the integrity of my brand. It's almost like people expect me to be this random now because I've been doing it as long as I've been doing it. So like as soon as I take this hat off, right behind it I got to find some bunny ears.
Do you find it like restrictive like that, or you're happy to
The,
continue on that line?
the only the only restriction I find is the expectation of others, really, because you don't know. I don't know what they expect, right? I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I'm able to do. But like, if I do something that they don't take into consideration or appreciate, then it makes a problem for me. But usually that doesn't happen because as a person who's sensitive, I try to take consideration for other people's sensitivities. So that makes it easier for me to do some of these things and not have to worry about, oh no, they don't like it. One
Hmm
thing that I've had a problem with though is like certain cultural things where I want to, okay, I'll say it for others, like the East Asian culture where they have like such luxurious cloths and garbs and things of that nature, or even the African culture where they have like, you know, the dashikis and all that stuff. but I don't want anyone to think that I'm mocking them. I'm actually showing appreciation for their culture by adorning any of their clothes. But if I don't do it the right way, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, I might be offending them, and I don't want to do that because I know I'm a belligerent son of a bitch when I get offended. So, you know,
Did
it's
you
just one of those things.
did you have some comments about that so far, or?
Um, Not really. It's actually the season. I'll call it the seasonal wardrobes get more positive attention than negative attention.
Okay, great.
Uh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's still me.
All right. Hey, no, that was great. Those are some good questions. I like doing this segment because, like, when people have questions, it kind of forces me to think inwardly. And
Mhm.
like for 3 segments, I'm like, okay, let me ask them questions, and then, but it gives you the opportunity to, you know what I mean, kind of
Mhm.
express yourself as you want. So I really like the way this works out.
Thanks for that. I never had an interview where I had to do that, and I,
Awesome, awesome.
you couldn't see it, but I was terrified when you asked that. But I think it was okay.
You asked some really good questions. Some of the best questions I've been asked in the whole time I've been doing it. So I thank you for participating. Oh, all right. Like lots of love is stuck in my head right now. But we have another one here. Got another song here. It's called "See the World." Whew, okay. Talk to me about it. What's the inspiration for this song?
um, I was doing a challenge that I imposed to myself to write one song every day for 1 month.
Okay.
And I was working with my loop pedal at that time. So it's funny because the inspiration is not actually about the subject of the song, but it was more about the process. And like most of these songs were loop pedal songs, and like this just came also naturally. It was just like four notes, and I just got like in a like in a train. You
Yeah.
just like just find the good rhythm, and I feel like the song just also wrote itself. But it's about it's gonna sound like that. I'll just write the sad songs about how the world is going, but it says I don't want to see the world as it goes. So it's about seeing what happens in the world, like and wanting it to be different. Like I want to see the world through the eyes of a rainbow. I want it to be more with more filled with more love and beauty. And right now, what I see is sad things happening everywhere. So yeah, that's pretty
Okay. Let's go. Let's hear the track. See the world.
I'm a happy person.
Pardon?
I'm a happy
Okay.
I wanna see the world through the eyes of a rainbow. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. Don't wanna see the world hanging in the shadows. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. Feeling on the rise, feeling on the low. Just another sunrise going through my window. I've been on the other side. Oh, if you wanna know, hanging on a compromise, but the will never show. I wanna see the world through the eyes of a rainbow. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. Don't wanna see the world hanging in the shadows. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. Feeling on the rise, yeah, feeling on the low. I can tell it from your eyes, you won't go. See you on the other side. I'm gonna jump through my window. Though you tend to empathize, you won't show. Wanna see the world through the eyes of a rainbow. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. Don't wanna see the world hanging in the shadows. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. I wanna see the world through the eyes of a rainbow. I wanna see the world as it goes. I wanna see the world, oh, hanging in the shadows. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. I wanna see the world through the eyes of a rainbow. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. Don't wanna see the world, oh, hanging in the shadows. Don't wanna see the world as it goes. Yeah. Ooh, I don't wanna see.
We will be right back. And we're back.
Okay.
See the world. That was, yeah, I can see how it's pop and I can see how it's folk.
Great, cool.
I can see the mix. I can see the blend. So, it's one of those things. Oh, man. We have one more song from you. We want to make sure we get these all played so they can appreciate and hear the elegance that is Tamara Weber.
Thank you so much.
You are more than welcome. And let us play this last song, and then you can talk to me about it. It's called Tout ce qu'il reste. All that remains.
Oublie pas mon corps quand tu vas te lever. Si t'es encore en retard, je pourrais pas t'aider. Je ne vis que pour ces instants purs et libres tout simplement. Je n'ai que faire des chemins tout tracés. J'irai au bout du monde où l'amour te ressemble. J'irai au bon me semble et prendrai tout ce qui reste de nous. Je te suivrai au bout du monde où l'amour nous ressemble. J'irai au bon me semble et prendrai tout ce qui reste.
Is this you playing? Dangerous, okay.
J'irai au bout du monde où l'amour te ressemble. J'irai au bon me semble et prendrai tout ce qui reste de nous. Je te suivrai au bout du monde où l'amour nous ressemble. J'irai au bon me semble et prendrai tout ce qui reste. Et peut-être bien qu'ils savent tort les gens. L'avenir est aussi à ceux qui se couchent tard. À quoi bon s'aliéner de remords maintenant? La nuit est jeune et elle sera douce. C'est peut-être l'ironie du soir. Non, les indociles aussi scintillent mais sous la grande ours. On raconte qu'il faut le croire pour le voir. Malheur, la vie est jeune mais toujours trop courte. J'irai au bout du monde où l'amour te ressemble. J'irai au bon me semble et prendrai tout ce qui reste. Je te suivrai au bout du monde où l'amour nous ressemble. J'irai au bon me semble et prendrai tout ce qui reste. J'irai au bout du monde où l'amour te ressemble. J'irai au bon me semble et prendrai tout ce qui reste de nous. Je suivrai au bout du monde où l'amour nous ressemble. J'irai au bon me semble et prendrai tout ce qui reste. au bout du monde où l'amour nous ressemble. J'irai au bon, me semble, et prendrai tout ce qui reste.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Candid Conversations. We are here with Tamara Weber, and we have been graced with the glory of her voice. I want y'all to check out TAMARAWEBER on all streaming platforms. I need y'all to run up her totals and, you know what I mean, get some music from her, stream her songs, do all the things that make Canadian music as great as it is. Because that's what we need to do. Now, was there anyone you want to shout out before we head out?
My mom. My mom's my biggest fan, so thank you. I'm sorry. That's genuine, but yeah, I don't have any other ideas right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your time, your effort, your ingenuity, your creativity, and all the things that went into this music. I like people like you are the reason why I keep doing what I do. Okay? You are an inspiration and you are definitely a gem. We need people like you to keep doing what you're doing so that we can have the integrity of Canadian music respected. So let the haters hate, but make sure you remember that you're still great.
Means a lot. Thanks for doing what you do.
No problem. I do it because I can and because it needs to be done. Got to shout out A. Smith for her getting us together. You know what I mean? Making this kind of stuff happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this show has been brought to you in part by Expose the North. We go there and beyond. Culture Shock. We are the product. Culture Shock Magazine, the zine for those unseen in the scene. Culture Shock Radio. We're in the mix. Come get your fix. Jacks of all trades. If you can name it, we can tame it. The Village Global Network. We make the network. 420 DNA, because if it's in you, it should be on you. Service, and we are at the VGN servicing listeners in over 193 countries worldwide. So be sure to tune in next week for Candid Conversations or the replay on Zeno.fm/CULCHASHOCKRADIO. Zeno.fm/Culture Shock Radio. Wednesday at 8 for Candid Conversations and Saturday at 8 for the Terrell Effect. Bless up. We're gone.